Today we are going to speak about immunity in pregnancy and postpartum period. I am Dr. Neelam.
I am Dr. Chaitra.
We are from the Department of Obstetrics. So we all know that pregnancy is a physiological state. It is not a disease. So there are certain immunological changes which happens in women's body, which is a unique balance between tolerance and protection. So why does the immune system of pregnant women undergo changes? So the paternal antigens are foreign to women's body. So in order for the fetus to grow and develop, there has to be some immunological changes which must happen in the women's body. In the first trimester, there will be initial immune suppression in order to accept the fetus, which might result in increased susceptibility to infections. In the second and the third trimester, these immune system changes will undergo further adaptations. So Dr. Chaitra, this is from the allopathic point of view. So what does the Ayurvedic perspective say about the immune system changes in pregnancy?
Yes, pregnancy is a natural state. So even Ayurveda states according to month-wise specific aharas and viharas for a pregnant woman. So in the first trimester, we usually women who is pregnant usually tends towards lot of nausea, vomiting, and there will be lot of dehydrations. So to combat all these, Ayurveda has suggested to use lot of liquid diet in the first trimester. So use of milk, ghee to combat the dehydration levels can be useful. So as we know, milk contains most of the vitamins, minerals, and ghee is a best antioxidant. So the immunity level will also be combated with this. So coming to the second trimester, so there will be a lot of muscular development in the fetus. So for which the pregnant woman has to take a lot of protein rich food, for which she can take a red rice along with like cheese, paneer, all these protein rich diet, and these makhanas, roasted makhanas she can take. So in the third trimester, there are some specific treatments which has to be done locally by a specified doctor. So for which a pregnant lady can consult a doctor. So these are the month-wise aharas I have detailedly explained here.
So the common infections which we see during pregnancy are the viral infection, the respiratory infections, and the urinary tract infections. So vaccination is the most common preventive strategy which is available in the allopathic system. So the vaccination has to be given at certain time of the pregnancy. So from your perspective, are there any preventive strategies which can be taken care of in order to combat these infections?
Yes. So coming to the viharas, that is the day-to-day activities. See, pregnancy is a natural state. So women need not take a complete bed rest during this time. So she can do to day-to-day activities, and along with that, the stress is the main anti-pregnancy hormone. So to combat this, she can develop or she can do some pranayamas, yoga, and mild stretching exercises also.
So this is regarding the pregnancy, where we detailed out what are the changes which happen in the immune system, what are the preventive strategies in order to combat the most common infections during pregnancy. Coming to the postpartum period, the women's system undergo changes again, and those will be very rapid changes because the woman has to come back to the pre-pregnancy state. So there will be some recovery phase, and also there would be some changes in order to protect the newborn and also for the breastfeeding. So there are few requirements which needs to be taken care of in order to strengthen the immunity, like nutritional requirement, sleep requirement, stress management, dietary. So can you throw a bit of the light on these perspectives?
Yes. During the purpureal period, that is ಬಾಣಂತನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ವುಮೆನ್ಸ್, ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಮೆಣಸಿನಕಾಳು ಸಾರು ಕೊಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನು ಪಂಚಕೋಲ ಚೂರ್ಣ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೇವೆ. ಪಿಪ್ಪಲಿ ಮೂಲ, ಶುಂಠಿ, ಚವ್ಯ, ಚಿತ್ರಕ, ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ನಾವು ಚೂರ್ಣನ ತಗೋಬೋದು ಅಲಾಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ ಗುಡೋದಕ ಅಂದರೆ ಬೆಲ್ಲದ ನೀರು. ಫಾರ್ 2 to 3 days we have to take this. So idrinda there will be lot of vaginal discharge in which we call it as lochia. So all these discharges will be flushed out. So one is this. Next is the we usually ask the women to take red rice, that is Shashtika Shali Odana, and along with as I said, protein rich diet is also very important. So one who is one who is consuming non-veg can also have a meat soup. So with lot of oral fluids also. So in puerperal period, the oral fluids, the lady should at least take 2 to 3 liters of water to combat the dehydration levels. So these are the some few of the measures which she can take. And coming for the lactation wise, we usually give this bellulli, that is garlic, and dill seeds, sabsige soppu anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. So ಇದೆಲ್ಲ breast milk na increase ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. So all these lady can usually take all these measures.
So by following these steps and also looking at the red flag symptoms, monitoring the requirements, we can make the pregnancy as well as the postpartum period a very joyful time in the women's life.
Yes.
So the important thing is to remember that pregnancy is not a disease. It is a state that every woman should naturally enjoy. So by incorporating this integrative perspectives, I think women can achieve a healthy pregnancy and a joyful postpartum period.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.